My dearest Caitlin, loving you is the easiest thing in my life. It's not forced. It's never questioned. There are no words that can ever truly express exactly how much you mean to me and how happy I am today to be marrying you.
Are you excited? You look so pretty.
Sorry for crying.
Can I give you a kiss?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we spent so many months planning and working towards this moment, and it's finally here. Matthew, you are my best friend, the eye of my storm, and my favourite part of every day, every week, and every year. I love you, and I can't wait to be your wife, and I promise to be the best teammate and life partner you could ask for.
We are gathered here to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the joining of Matthew and Caitlin in marriage. Please take a moment to remember the first time you laid eyes on each other. You first met through Med Review, a comedy show essentially taking the piss out of all things medical school, which raises money for charity. Matt's first impression was that Katie was stunningly beautiful, and he just loved her smile.
To Katie from Matt. Katie, when we first met, I never could have imagined what an incredible journey we were embarking upon together. 7.7 billion people, and I was lucky enough to meet you. I haven't seen this photo in a very
8 years
long
ago we met at Med Review and quickly became friends. I loved how easy you were to talk to, how kind, caring and helpful you were. But truly, I was dazzled by your smile. Caitlin, you have filled my life with joy and have given me a sense of peace that I have never known. You are my best friend, my biggest supporter, and the greatest dog mum in the world. With my whole heart, I take you as my wife.
Katie shared a little secret with me. She was interested in an older man who was a few years ahead of us and about to be a doctor. His name was Matt.
We first met when I transferred to Ingham State School for Year 7, and after sitting next to him for a little while in class, I thought to myself, here's my chance. This guy would be great to cheat off.
On college, he was 2 years older than us. He was the go-to for all of our questions, many of which were medicine related, but there were also a lot of life decisions.
He's so into sport. When I go to work for the day, he leaves the TV on for the dogs. And you guess what he puts on the TV? Fox Sports.
After college, Matt and I and a few others moved out into the Batcave. And it was this time in the Batcave that a little romance was brewing. That was Matt and cookbooks. Sorry, Matt and Katie.
Matt loves Katie's enjoyment of Pokemon and her wardrobe full of Pokemon-related paraphernalia. Meanwhile, Katie thinks she's quirky enough for the both of them. Although Matt's answer did remind her that he is a collector of books, kitchen appliances, and alcohol.
We've known Matt for the last 8 years and we love having him around. Matt has created many delicious meals and desserts. It was clear to me that a doctor who loved to cook was a great catch.
Katie is a Hufflepuff. So I thought tonight I might gift Matt his Harry Potter house. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you agree that the reason she's going into paediatrics is because she felt she needed formal qualifications to deal with Matt's childlike antics?
Easily 11 out of 10.
Hey, he's a Slytherin!
Do you want to hop on my shoulder? Yeah. Oh.
CAITY has always been outgoing, always loved being around babies and kids. We're very proud that she's been able to work towards becoming a paediatrician. And we're so grateful that she's had Matt's support and practical assistance during this time.
CAITY was keen for an adventure, and so we made the decision to travel to Cambodia first. I was keen to leave a few weeks early, but CAITY was Matt's date to a wedding. I remember asking her if she could skip it, but she said it was a special one. CAITY says it was important to be there because she would hope she was going to be a part of this family one day. And look, here we are.
Like every good love story, there was conflict. Matt had accepted an internship in Townsville, and well, we were moving to Cairns. CAITY was torn. She was nervous about starting a long-distance relationship. I was full of wisdom at the age of 23. I remember telling her, well, if you really like him, why don't you just give it a shot? You never know, you might just end up marrying him.
Their relationship started long distance. Matthew said, as soon as we're apart, I can't wait until I get to see her next. Matt just knew somehow fairly quickly that CAITY was the person he wanted to spend the rest of his life with.
What can I say? It was clearly very special from the beginning. Special enough that they managed to get through long distance after just a few short months. Special enough that Matt chose to abandon the boys and move to Cairns.
At the end of our internship in Cairns, Matt had agreed to get a puppy. Caitlin, Matt and I drove the 10-hour round trip just to meet our fur babies for the first time. It was obviously love at first sight for Matt, Caitlin and Lexi.
The pair got engaged during a weekend away in Noosa almost a year ago. Matt cooked a 3-course Mediterranean meal for dinner and ordered some name tags and accessories for Lexi and Louie, which asked, "Will you marry our dad?" which he put on their name badges that night. CAITY was super happy that he had proposed and that they could finally start to work towards their next steps in life.
Just one moment. Caitlin. From our first date late at night on Castle Hill, strategically chosen for the cold and wind that would force you to cuddle me, to our first kiss under the stars at the Harvey's Range lookout, to the addition of Lexi and Louie to our family. There are so many memories that I cherish from our lives together. Today, I am so incredibly honoured, proud, and just so unbelievably happy to make this solemn promise and commitment to you as we begin our lives together.
I vow to always be faithful and cherish you for the rest of the days of your life. I vow to continue my role as Lexi and Louie's favourite parent. I vow to always love them like I love you, unconditionally. I'll choose you over and over and over, without pause, without doubt. I'll keep choosing you forever and ever and always. I love you so much, Matthew Ludlow, and I can't wait to start the next step of our lives together.
Having a child is one of the greatest joys you can have in life, but then to see them grow and fall in love and start to create their own life is also a fantastic joy in life.
It is my greatest pleasure to now pronounce you to be husband and wife. Matthew, you may now kiss your beautiful bride.
I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives may bring. And because words cannot do it, I promise to show you, for the rest of my life, how much I love you.
My most heartfelt congratulations to you and CAITY on this wondrous day.
I wish you all the best through all the highs and the Ludlows.
So as Albus Dumbledore once said, let us step into the night and pursue that flighty temptress adventure. Caitlin, I love you, and I promise to love you and be with you until the very end.
I love that we both ended it with a quote from something dorky.
Sorry, I cried the whole time.
I'm glad you cried the whole time.